who wants to walk me through their steps of how they did their problem solving? Ava?
So first you subtract 56 and 39 and you get 17, and then you do 17 times 3.
Okay. Who all solved it like that? Luca, that's what you did too? You got 51? Alright, good job. Who did not do that? Kylie, what did you do for your problem solving?
I did 56 minus 39, but then I did 17 divided by 3.
Okay, why did you divide by 3? Remember, before we even put the numbers in, we were looking at what the problem was asking us.
Do you know if you divide, this is each in the question.
So why don't you read the problem to me again? Why don't you read the whole problem with the numbers in it?
There were 56 people at barbecue, at BBQ. 39 were adults and the rest were kids. And each kid ate 3 hot dogs. How many hot dogs were eaten at the barbecue?
Alright, so walk me through what you would need to do. You did the first part right.
Then you have to do 17 times 3.
And why are we multiplying by 3?
Because it says each kid ate 3 hot dogs. And also it says, and the question's asking how many hot dogs were eaten at the barbecue.
Right, and there's how many kids? How many kids?
Oh, 17.
Right. So, Trey, what did you do to solve yours? Do you understand what Kylie's saying?
Yes.
Did you make a mistake?
Yes.
So what will we need to do for the last part of the problem to find the answer?
Am I gonna do this?
Yeah.
And this
Good job.
barbecue.
What I want you to do is take your paper.
Here,
Okay, stop. We're not doing that.
yeah.
Just leave it.
Don't. My answer.
Okay, take your paper. I want you to trade with whoever's across from you. Trade your paper with someone across from you. Y'all will have to trade twice because I'm not the one on the back. Okay, so I want you to take your colored pencil and we're gonna check what somebody else in the group did.
Wait, I forgot what I did.
It's okay. Let's go through it. So who wants to read the problem?
Me.
Kylie, read the problem for us.
A summer camp has 98 kids in the program. 19 of the kids are preschoolers and 23 are the middle schoolers. And the rest of the kids are elementary kids. If each elementary kid gets 2 granola bars for breakfast each day, how many granola bars does a summer camp give out each day?
Okay, so let's think about this like we did at the very beginning of the activity. If we were to take out all the numbers in this problem, what is the problem asking us to find as our solution? Ava?
How many granola bars does the summer camp give out each day?
Okay, and the camp only gives the granola bars to who? Gia. Who does the camp give the granola bars to?
The elementary kids get 2 granola bars each day.
Okay, so we only really need to find what, Kylie? How many elementary kids there are?
Yeah.
And then, okay. So we might have some like extra information in here that we don't really have to focus on, right? All right, Luca, tell me what you did first. Please quit playing with that.
That's why we.
Okay, well then look at the paper that you have. You have Ava's paper. Tell me how she solved the problem.
She did 23 for second. She got 42. Then she added 19, 23, 42, got 84. Then she did 84 times 2 and got 168.
Okay, do you agree with that?
No.
Okay. What do you think we made a mistake on?
She added 19, 23, 42.
Okay, and what should she have done? How did you solve yours? Ava, how did Luca solve his?
She did 19 plus 23 and got 22. Then he did 98 minus 42. He got 56, and then he did 56 minus 2, and then got 106.
Okay, do we agree with with what Luca did to solve his problem? Why don't we agree with Luca?
Because when he subtracted, he got the wrong answer.
He got the wrong answer when he
Because
subtracted.
8 minus 8 is... Wait, did he say...
8 minus 2. 98 minus 4. Wait, where did he get the 8 from?
98.
And...
Oh, 98. I was about to say, where did he get just 8?
Okay, Kylie, whose paper do you have? What did they do to solve?
She did 98 minus 23, which equals 675. Then she did 75 minus 19, and it's 56. Then she did 56 divided by 2, equals 28.
Okay. Do we agree with what she did? No. Where did she make a mistake?
Alright.
The last part?
Why was he see this?
Well, okay, Luca, what he did is he added 19, which is the number of preschoolers, and he added 23, which is the number of middle schoolers. He added those together and took them away from the total number of kids in the program. And that would give you the number of kids that are left that are elementary school, right? So you can either do it that way, or what Gia did, she got the same answer that he did for the first part, but what she did is she did 98 minus 23,
You're supposed
and then
to
gave you
add
75, and then she took away the 19 from the 75. So she took the total and subtracted the number of middle schoolers, and then she took that total and subtracted the number of preschoolers. Does that make sense?
Not really.
It's just
Okay.
more work. Me!
She took the total, which was 98, and took away 23, which gave her 75. So this 23 was the number of middle schoolers. And then she took her new total, and she took away 19, which was her number of preschoolers. And that gave her 56. So that's the total that's left, which is elementary kids. She just did it in 2 parts,
Wait, she
right?
did one more thing.
Well, yeah, that's only the first part of the problem. But do you see how she did it in 2 parts?
Yeah.
And Luca, what he did is he just added the 23 and the 19 and took those away from the whole total. Does that make sense? There's 2 different ways that you could find how many elementary kids are in the camp.
Wait, is there one more way that you can do it? Is there another way?
I got it.
I don't know. I think that's pretty much all the ways that y'all would do.
Okay, so...
What did you do?
Kylie. She did 23 plus 19. She said that's 42. And she said 98 minus 48. She got 50. And 50 times 2.
See, because
It may have just been that you did your addition and subtraction wrong. Because that's not what I get. But that's the right way that you would do it. You may have just added. You need to slow down when you add and subtract.
You're gonna tell mine.
What did Trey do for his?
added 98, 19, and
I said
20.
I meant subtract.
He subtracted 98 and 19 and 23 and he got 56. Then he multiplied 56 by 2 and he got 112.
Okay. So that's pretty much the same thing that Luca and Gia did on theirs too. So, yeah, true. So, Luca, Ava, what does Luca do for the second part of the problem? After we find the total number of elementary kids that are in the program, what did he do next?
Like this part.
That part. Okay, and why did he get those numbers? Can you figure out why?
He did it wrong. You're supposed to divide it.
Why would you divide?
Because it's saying how many granola bars the summer camp give out each day. But just talking about groups and division is groups.
So we found the total number of elementary kids that were at the camp.
Yes.
And each elementary kid gets 2 granola bars each day. So how many granola bars do they give out each day? That's what we're trying to find, right?
Yeah.
Either way you do it right, because it says each in the question, in the problem, and that means times if it says each in the...
Not always. It depends how it's saying it, how the preference is saying it. Right?
Well, there's only one right answer. So,
Wait, I just got a new
is it
answer.
28?
I just got a new answer for this
You
question.
tell me, Trey, did you multiply or did you divide on the second part of your problem? Why are you on the back?
I was.
Look, did we multiply or did we divide?
I multiplied.
Okay, can you explain why you multiplied?
Because it said if each on when it said if each elementary kid gets 2 granola bars for breakfast.
So you're multiplying what by what? The number of
Oh, I know what.
Wait,
the number of
elementary kids
And if
by how many?
granola bars.
Alright.
But I just got a new answer for this part. The first part I did.
Why did you get a new answer?
Because I just did 98 minus 18. Oh, never mind. Wait,
Okay, you were right on the first side. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay, so Kylie, do you understand why you have to multiply? Luca? Okay, stop. Sit down. Okay, so I want you to look at your papers, of whoever's paper you have. Get your colored pencils. I want you to tell me if they did it right or wrong. And if they did it wrong, it's okay, but just circle the part that they made a mistake on.
But
Wait,
what
did
if
I
they
get
had nothing
mine?
wrong with?
Did I get me?
Is there nothing wrong with that one? We just went over this part, right? Should we multiply or should we divide? And why are we multiplying? Do you understand why we're multiplying?
Did I get my answer right?
Yes.
I was right.
Yeah.
What was right? Me. I was.
112.
Oh yeah.
So this part, yeah, this part is
I'm
very
going to
messed up, and
multiply
this
it.
part
I remember
you
now.
should multiply it.
I'm gonna abandon that.
There.
All right, so I want you to put a big check mark on it if they got it right. We got 112.
Tell us the answer, Danielle. What'd you get?
Now, can you check out that
Luca got his.